Hello everyone, this is Bhumika. Today we will be starting with the next part of the same chapter, that is chapter 7, WordPad and Notepad. Okay, so in this last class we had learned how to use the Notepad and its various features. Today we will be starting with the new one, that is the new application, that is the WordPad. Now what is WordPad? It is another software. As we had seen about the Notepad, it was a software. This also is a kind of a software. WordPad is another software that you can use to type text in it. Okay, here also you can type a text in this one. And it has more options than Notepad. In Notepad there were very few options. In WordPad you will get more options than this, that we will be seeing how to use it. So now how you will open this WordPad? To start the WordPad, you will click on the start button, all programs, then accessories, and then you will click on the WordPad. In this way the WordPad window will get open, or it will appear on the screen. Okay, see, this one is the WordPad. You will click on that and open it. Once this window is open, we will see various parts of the WordPad window. First of all, let me maximize it. Okay, from here you can see there are many more options than Notepad over here. This is the work area. Okay, here you can work where the cursor is already placed. There is this is the redo option, and there is an undo option also. That means if you want to change whatever was previously done, you can change with these two options. That will be learning ahead also. Now here we are having the file menu. Okay, this one is the close button to close this one. There are many more options. Let us start with this file menu. Here new, that means to open a new document. Open means to open the existing document. Save means to save the document, or save as, to select the place where you want to save. This is the print one, where you can print this document. Send in email, that means whatever work you have done you can send it as an email also. And exit means to get out of this document. There is a home tab also. From this home tab you will get various options like cut, copy and paste in this clipboard group. Okay, now there is one more. This is font group. In this group you can change the font size, font color, then font style also, bold, italic, underline, that we have seen in Notepad also. Then there is paragraph and insert group. From the insert group you can insert a picture, you can insert the date and time, or you can insert any drawing that is already there. There is an editing group. Whatever you want to find from this one, you can find, you can replace it, and you can select whatever you want to. Now there is a view tab. From that you can zoom in or zoom out, that we have seen in Notepad also. Then this is ruler, that means this ruler is visible. If it is invisible, if you want to make it invisible, you can make it invisible also. Now moving to home tab again. Now I have let me type few things in the WordPad so that you can use it up. Okay, I have already typed something over here, some information about this computer. Okay, in the WordPad. Now we will learn about various options, commands, controls from over here. So first of all, going to the font group. In the font group, first of all we will be selecting, as we have done in the Notepad also. First of all, selecting this one. After selecting, we can change the font style. There are many styles over here. Whichever style you want, you can select it, and you can see the preview is already visible. I want to enlarge it, so I can change the font size also. From here I can change the font size. It is 11 at present. I can change it to, let's say, 72. It is very much enlarged. Let me change it to 100. If I want, I can also type it, so it will enlarge more. then I can make it small by 24. See, okay, so that is how you can change the font size. After this, let us see one more feature. This is the grow font. That means to make your font look bigger by without changing. Okay, from here the size changes on its own. Okay, you can see the number changes on its own. This is to grow your font smaller. This is the bold one, means to make your font more darker. By clicking on this, see, your font is more darker. Then italic, that means it will slant to the right. Your font has slanted to the right of it. And underline means you will get underlined, your font will get underlined. So these are the few options that you can use it. Now it is back to normal, means once you are done with it, you can also click on that. Now this is a strike through option. If you will click on this, that means whole text will get strike off. गलत हो जाता है तो हम strike करते हैं, उसी तरह से the whole option will get strike off. This is the subscript and superscript option. That means whatever you are writing, it will go to the subscript, ऊपर नीचे जाएगा. That is for higher classes. Now to change the font color, from over here you can change the color of your font. At present is black, now I am changing it to red. So you can change the font color. From here there is a fill color option. Okay, so like this your text can get highlighted like this. So these are the few commands of the font group. After this, see, this one is superscript. When I am typing anything over here, the word will go to the top of it. Now once you are done with all this, if whatever you are typing next, it will appear in the same way that we have saved. If you will click on no color after selecting it, that particular thing will change to a normal. That means the background highlighted will go off. That we have done right now. After selecting this one, you can click on this, it will enlarge in size. But if you will click directly on enlarged size, then it will not enlarge because you have not selected. So first of all, selection is very necessary. Now you will click on this subscript option. Okay, and you will write 2. See, this 2 will come little bit downside. That is called the subscript from the normal line. And if I will type again, click again on that, and then that option is off, then I will type on O, that O will come to the normal line. So in this way, subscript is used for making bringing anything that is downside. Similarly, superscript is used for making things to the up of it. See, this one superscript, I am clicking on it. Now whatever I will type, it will go to a little bit to the upside of it. So you can see that while using the superscript option, it went up. Now I need to save these particular changes. I will click on the save while going into the file group, file tab. Then I can select the disk where I want to save. Then I can write the name over here. Here we will be typing any name. Let me write computer. Okay, and then save. Click on this save button. Now if you want, you can close this document from this close button over here, or else you can go to the file menu, click on this exit and click on exit WordPad. When you click on it, you will get out of this WordPad option. Thank you.